Now on YouTube, it's time for some alternative commentary action with the Commenttary Hub.
There's headed by Marina, and it's 2-1 to Arsenal.
Look at that point! Goal for Manchester City!
Takes this corner, whips it in, it's headed and it's a goal, and it's that man, Gabriel.
Liverpool have equalised. Lovely improvisational touch from Curtis Jones.
Oh, what a goal! Wow, take it out!
Hello and welcome to the Commenttary Hub, and we're bringing you something different from the Women's Euros this time around, and we're bringing you some highlights packages instead of full match commentaries. And your match commentator for all the highlights that you'll hear on this video and the other videos coming up will be from Nicholas Jones.
So the host Switzerland will be looking to make a really good impression in their first match as hosts, whilst Norway will be looking to go further than they did in the last Euros. Now on the ball for Switzerland is Maritz. Maritz to Reisen. And now just outside the D was Reuteler, but it just hit the crossbar. Well intentioned, but it didn't go where it wanted to. Now Nadine Reisen. Reisen inside the goal area. She passes to Valotto. And again by Reisen, and Switzerland are in front. I didn't think it was going to go in, but it somehow bounced off the post. Corner to Norway, and headed in. Norway take the lead, courtesy of the captain, Ada Hegerberg. And now Norway on the attack once more. The ball goes into the 18-yard box towards Hegerberg again, but Switzerland have conceded. It's an own goal, and that was just terrible. Another corner to Norway, straight to Hegerberg. The ball is forced out, and the referee points to the spot. Penalty to Norway. Switzerland argue with this, but not to be. And it somehow, Reuteler struck Hegerberg's head, so Hegerberg to finish it off for Norway. And that's and the penalty, and the ball is aimed just wide. I thought it was going to go in, but she got her reflexes all wrong. Switzerland try to retake the ball, and that is well placed towards Reisen. Reisen fouled briefly by Hegerberg, or was it? No, it was the substitute Harvikan, as Hansen tries to get a point across. And I'd have to say that looked pretty reckless, or I think Reisen went down of her own record. VAR's going to take a look at this. And Norway have it. And Norway are offside, and Switzerland are actually offside. And full time at St. Jakob Stadium in Basel. Switzerland 1, Norway 2. Poor start for Switzerland in their first match. So here we are at the Stade de Tourbillon in Sion for the first match of Group B. Twice finalist Italy taking on one-time quarter-finalist Belgium. And Belgium, known to be a bit unpredictable in terms of play. Italy, seemingly more organised. Girelli is the captain of Italy. So it's Caruso with the ball for Italy. And she's closing in on the 18-yard box, saved by Lichtfuss. That could have been the opening goal for Italy after 21 minutes. But Lichtfuss watched the ball like a hawk. And now it's Belgium on the attack with Deleuze. Deleuze to the captain, Woolart. Woolart goes for goal, but just wide. The ball bounces, but it's on the wrong side of the net. Woolart held on a second too long, and boing, it went off the net. So we now have 90 seconds to go until half-time. Italy closing in on the attacking third. On the ball is De Julemo. De Julemo to Caruso. Caruso! And straight in! Fired it in with precision accuracy. She's recently extended her contract at Bayern Munich. Received the ball at the right time, didn't hesitate, was almost caught up by Siak, but Italy lead by goals to nil. And now Italy going for another attack, but snaffled away by the Belgian defence. And now on the ball again is Caruso, just wide. She was on the edge of the 18-yard box, but nothing doing that time. And that was an assist by the substitute Oliviero, and it was almost tapped in by Girelli, but Caruso just could not take advantage. And now Italy on the attack again with Caruso. Terrible defending by Belgium. Caruso to Girelli, but it just arcs off the post, and in fact that was the substitute Cambiaghi. Cambiaghi almost sent it in. And now Italy on the attack again. Cambiaghi off the keeper, Lichtfuss. And Belgium doing really well to keep the score down. But the night belongs to Italy. Full time after 90 minutes. Belgium 0, Italy 1. So, an Iberian derby at Bern between Spain and Portugal. The world champions looking to make as good a start as they did in the World Cup. So, Spain going for a 4-3-3 lineup, and Alexia Putellas, the captain, is left midfielder. And as for Portugal, they are looking to perhaps cause an upset by winning against their Iberian neighbours. But we all know how aggressive Spain are from the front. So it's Spain, I should say, with the attack. And a nice back pass in to the goal, and scored by Esther Gonzalez. Incredible finish. That was the cross by Pina, and Gonzalez, I don't think she even realised the ball was there, and it just bounced off her leg, and very lucky it went into the goal. Now across, but cleared away though by Portugal. And now on the ball is Ona Battle. Battle passing and sent in by number 19, Vicky Lopez. Spain 2-0 up after 7 minutes have been played. And Vicky Lopez signalling Spain's intent to dominate from the front. Caldente crossing towards the captain, Putellas, and Putellas sent straight in. Just 5 minutes before half time, and Spain are 3-0 up. Putellas dodged the Portuguese defender Gomez very well, and now Spain looking to make it 4 before half time. And on the ball is Pina inside the goal area, bounces off the post, but it goes in, and it looks to me as though Gonzalez finished it off. She did. Spain have dominated this match right from the start. Portugal nowhere, and it shows. That's the final touch, and Spain seal it through Cristina Martin Prieto. Final score in Bern, I should say. Spain 5, Portugal 0. So the opening match for both Germany and Poland, two nations not very far from home. Switzerland very close to both Germany and Poland, as Ann-Katrin Berger starts in this tournament for the first time with Germany. Bags of experience at 34 years old. A lot of this team have won the double with Bayern Munich in the Frauen Bundesliga. And a lot of the Polish players will be familiar to them, as they also play in the Bundesliga. Captain Eva Pajor is a goal machine, and she is worth keeping an eye on. To take the free kick is Adriana Achsinka towards Simchak, but missed that time. And now it's Germany's turn to go for an attack. It's Jules Brandt inside the goal area, palmed away by Kinga Shamik. Just over 5 minutes into the second half, and it's still 0-0. On the ball for Germany is the substitute Fasma. Fasma to Brandt, and Germany have the lead. Jules Brandt with the crucial opening score for Germany. It caught the Polish defenders napping. Now on the ball for Germany is Clara Bull. Clara Bull closing in, headed towards Nushkan, but sent just wide. The ball is loose. It's picked up by Tomsiak. Tomsiak over the halfway line. Passing rapidly to Pajor. Pajor dodging the defenders inside the goal area. Saved just about by Berger. 65.5 minutes in. Germany 1, Poland 0. It's Nushkan. Nushkan passes to Brandt. And Brandt, that's a lovely delivery to Schuller, who heads it in to double Germany's lead. Fantastic finish by Lea Schuller. and Poland are now on the back foot. Cross by Garboska to Pajor, but denied by Berger. And Germany have the victory. This will give them the confidence they need to go forward into the group stage. Finalists in 2022. Can they go all the way this time? Full time at the Arena St. Gallen in St. Gallen. Germany 2, Poland 0. So here we are at the Almant Stadion in Lucerne, and the first major tournament match for Wales, having successfully qualified for this tournament. A big ask for them as they are up against former winners, the Netherlands. The midfield three of Ladd, Fishlock and the captain James have 100 international appearances between them. Vivianne Miedema is the captain for the Netherlands, and she'll be looking for her 100th goal in this game. So the Netherlands on the attack, the ball now being crossed forward to Jill Roord. Roord goes for it inside the 18-yard box, but it smacks off the posts. And that is the closest anyone has come to scoring in this game so far. Now on the ball is Miedema. Miedema up the wing to Van der Dog. Van der Dog goes around Green, and now it's Miedema. Fates, but now she's really going for it. Arrows it into the goal, and the Netherlands take the lead. Miedema scoring her 100th international goal. The superb touch with the right foot was all it took, and that is how you score your century. Now the ball goes up the field to Van der Donk. Van der Donk inside the 18-yard box. Passes to Palova, and Palova makes it 2 for the Dutch. Fantastic finish from the Netherlands, number 17. Just swept through Evans, and in it went. Now Miedema on the attack again. Just does enough to go around Roberts towards Roord. Smacks off the crossbar. Very unlucky to be denied. Roord with the corner for the Netherlands. And now here's Groenen, who tried from a distance but couldn't get to it. And now on the ball, still with the Netherlands. Going for a long cross towards number 11, Brooks. And Brooks has surely done enough to finish the game once and for all. The Netherlands are 3 goals to the good. But this has really been a baptism of fire for Wales at their first international tournament game. Full time at the Almant Stadium in Lucerne. Wales 0, the Netherlands 3. So the first match for the title holders, England, but they are against a France side not to be underestimated. Le Bleu have fans in their droves, and so too do England. This is a sellout match. France are going with Marie-Antoinette Katoto, who scored in qualifying against England and could well do so again. Serena Wiegmann has chosen Lauren James in preference to Ella Toone. So England have the ball, and the ball is now with Stanway. Stanway given away though to Dalmeida. Dalmeida passing rapidly to Cascarino. Cascarino to Katoto, who picked a moment inside the goal area, and France take the lead. Phenomenal finish by Katoto. Her 39th international goal, assisted superbly by Delphine Cascarino, and magnificently finished off by Katoto. Now on the ball is Carter. Carter towards Greenwood. Given away almost to France. Russo retakes it. Fouled by Lacroix. England shout for a foul, but the referee isn't having any of it. It's Sandy Baltimore. Now inside the goal area. Almost tackled by Bronze. It's still Baltimore. And France have doubled their lead. 2 goals within 4 minutes. What a first half for Laurent Bondet's side. England are now on the back foot. This is not the way they want to start the tournament. Less than 5 minutes to go. England with the corner from Kelly. It goes down to Walsh, who's just inside the 18-yard box. And England have pulled one back. 87 minutes gone. There is still hope yet for the Lionesses. And that is only Kira Walsh's second international goal. Perrault Magnac got her fingertips to it, but it wasn't enough. Superb start to the tournament for France. England now have some catching up to do. Full time at the Stadion Letzigrund in Zurich. France 2, England 1.
That is the end of match day 1's coverage that we've got for you. We're going to move on to match day number 2 now.
This is a crucial match for both Switzerland and Iceland, beaten in their first group stage match. Both sides anxious to score 3 points. Switzerland make 2 changes, and one of those changes is a start for young Barcelona player Sydney Schertenleib. Iceland make also 2 changes, but they are glad to report that their captain Glodis Vigosdottir has recovered from illness to start for this game. Throw into Iceland, and towards the captain, Sigurdardottir, but it just bounced off the post. Corner to Switzerland, and just about headed in by Svenja Folmli. This has surely got to be the opening goal, but VAR has ruled the goal out. There was a foul in the build-up. Switzerland have another chance with a free kick. Kept out by Iceland, and cannoned almost by Iman Beni. Just off the netting. Now, here's Reeson. Reeson towards, that looked to him like the substitute, Vandala! And it was almost sent in for the Swiss, but parried away by Runasdottir. Now on the ball is Scherten Leib. Scherten Leib passes to Reuteler, and Switzerland make it the first goal. Superb finish by Reuteler. Now on the ball for Switzerland this time is Valtolo. Valtolo towards number 20 Pilgrim. She had a good chance. Switzerland looking to try again with Vandala. Vandala to Pilgrim. Long shot, and Switzerland double their lead. Fantastic finish by Pilgrim, and that has surely done enough for Switzerland to win. The home nation wins their first game of the tournament. Final score at the Stadion Wachtdorf in Bern. Switzerland 2, Iceland 0. Crucial match on a rainy day in Thun for both Spain and Belgium. Both of them need to win in order to stand a chance of making it through to the quarterfinals, but both sides have to rely on results elsewhere. Spain have one player on a yellow card at risk of suspension if she makes another foul, and that is Leah Alexandri. And Belgium are in the same situation with Sari Kies, who could face suspension if she collects another yellow card. 21 minutes gone. It's Spain 0, Belgium 0. On the ball for Spain, and straight to Putellas, who makes it 1-0 to the world champions. Timed her moment wisely, and in it went towards the left corner. Corner for Belgium, and headed in by Justine van Havermaet. Her header just towered over everybody. Spain corner, headed this time by Paredes, the captain. Spain are back in front. This is looking like a really good game as we are 4 minutes into the second half, and on the ball is Hannah Yearlings. Yearlings makes it 2 for Belgium. Both sides are level, or are they? We go to a quick VAR check, and the decision is in Belgium's favour. Both sides now have 2 goals apiece. Fabulous shot by Yearlings. Now on the ball for Spain, it's Putellas. Putellas passing to Caldente, or Gonzalez rather. And that's 3-2 for Spain. She picked her moment in the goal area. And a bit of a scramble inside the goal area after the corner from Spain. But finished off by Mariona Caldente. Superb finish from the Spain number 8. With 10 minutes to go, it's still Spain 4, Belgium 2. They're hungry for more. And Claudia Pina proves the point. 5-2 for Spain, just inside the goal area. That is the best goal of the tournament I've seen. Corner by Paurelas. Paurelas to Putellas, and she finishes it off in some style. With some 4.5 minutes to go, surely it's all over for Belgium. But other results may change that. For now, it's Spain's victory, and it finishes full time at the Arena Toon. Spain 6, Belgium 2. A crucial match for both sides in Group B. Italy must win if they are to enter the quarterfinals early. Portugal cannot afford another loss. So as the players make their way onto the pitch, we'll just have a quick look at the teams. Portugal going for a 4-3-4-2 4-1 formation, and Italy are unchanged in their last match against Belgium. Ball now being forwarded to Cristina Girelli, the captain, one of the oldest players on the pitch, but still as sprightly as ever. She goes for goal, panned away by Patricia Moraes. And Italy now have another chance. It's Buttin to Severini. And Italy have scored, but it will have to go to a VAR check. Offside flags up, and there's the confirmation. She was just offside. The ball now being forwarded to Girelli. Girelli just outside the goal area. She picks a moment, strikes, and in it goes! My word! This could be a goal of the tournament contender! Slides onto the pitch, mobbed by her teammates. Cristina Girelli, what a finish! And now on the ball for Portugal is Diana Gomes, but something has happened. A foul on Girelli, and that was by the Portugal captain, Ana Borges. Free kick to Portugal. Defended by Italy, but rebounded by Diana Silva. But a VAR check rules it's offside. It doesn't count. What a game this has been with just under 2 minutes to go. And Diana Gomes makes it the equaliser for Portugal. The ball was threaded in by Dolores Silva. And that's another foul by Borges. This time it was on Bonacea. And she's off. So, suspended from the next match. Portugal down to 10. And this game has seen it all except a win. It will all be decided on the final day. And the final score at the Stade de Genève in Geneva. Portugal 1, Italy 1. So here we go for this Group C match between Germany and Denmark at St Jakob Park in Basel. Germany needs a win if they are to qualify for the next round, as there's been a change of captaincy. Janina Minge takes the place of Julia Green, who ended her tournament early through a knee injury. And taking her place is Carlotta Vasma, who only started back in May. For Denmark, they're looking to upset the balance for Germany, and their coach Andre Jägerlitz will leave to join Manchester City. Germany with the chance, and it's through by Bull into the goal area. Got a final touch from Nushkan, but VAR has judged it to be offside. Nushkan was just ahead of the last defender. Now Denmark looking to take the lead, and through it goes! And that was Amelie Vansgaard! She takes the lead for Denmark after 25.5 minutes. Germany have to respond, and respond fast. The ball now being crossed into the goal area, saved by Østergaard! But the referee has pointed to the spot. A bit of handball. 52 minutes gone. It's still Germany 0, Denmark 1. And a player has gone down. It was number 16, Linda Dahlmann. Dahlmann was clipped, and the referee has made a decision after checking on VAR. Penalty! Germany have a penalty, and redemption for Sjösken Nushkan. She missed earlier on, but has redeemed herself magnificently. Germany need to take the lead fast. So a player is down, but Germany carry on. It's Lea Schuller with the finish. You can always count on her to score magnificently. Been very quiet throughout this match until now. Germany lead by 2-1. And that victory for Germany puts them on the verge of qualification. For Denmark, it is all out of their hands now. The final score, Germany 2, Denmark 1. England fell to a 2-1 humbling by France in their opening match. They need to win this game if they are to stay in contention. For the Netherlands, a victory will almost certainly guarantee them a place in the last 8. And Grant comes on in place of Van der Donk, and Lauren James starts further up front for England. 21 minutes gone, it's still England 0, the Netherlands 0, but Russo is on the way to changing that. She's inside the 18-yard box, passes to James, and she makes her way inside and takes the lead for the Lionesses. Wonderful opening strike by Lauren James, and straight into the right corner of the net. Free kick to England, taken by James. Cleared by the Netherlands, but falling to Georgia Stanway, and that's 2 for England just before the break. And England have signalled their intent. They are just leaving the Netherlands standing. That was terrible defending. Stanway jumping up in the air in delight. Hannah Hampton has had a relatively quiet game so far. Hasn't had to save anything. But now the ball is being crossed up front to Russo. Russo momentarily halted by the Netherlands. England still in possession. The ball is with Lauren Hemp. Lauren Hemp closing in on the goal area. And it's being sent towards Ella Toone, but rebounded towards James. And England are 3-0 up just before the hour mark. Might have bounced off the backside of Kasparich, but it doesn't matter. Lauren James's score counts, and Serena Wiegman is happy once again. Cross by Carter towards Russo, and that looks like to be a winning run for England. Russo inside the 18-yard box, passes to Stanway, who wants to create space for Toone, and Toone makes it 4. This has surely got to be the goal that seals it for England. They are just now but one step away from reaching the quarter-finals. At full time, it's England 4, the Netherlands 0. From despair to delight, from the bottom to the top, England now have a serious chance of qualifying for the quarter-finals. France will be looking to stars as they mean to go on, having beaten England 2-1 in their opening match. Wales were humbled 3-0 by the Netherlands, and they are learning the ropes of a major international tournament. France make 7 changes, but still keep a 4-3-3 formation. One of the new additions is young Amel Masri. Safia Middleton Patel makes only her 5th international appearance at just 20, and Wales still keep the same 4-3-3 formation. Jess Fishlock will be familiar to some of the French players as she has recently played for Lyon. Corner to France, but straight through to Clara Matteo, and France have the lead. Matteo in the right place at the right time. Now it's Wales playing the ball forward to Kerry Holland. Kerry Holland inside the 18-yard box, brought down briefly, but then poked in by Fishlock. Wales' first major tournament goal, but hold it. It's gone to VAR. Will it be ruled offside? Too close to call for me, I think. Holland was, I think, just onside. There was nothing untoward. And the decision is made. The goal stands. Wales have equalised against France. And now France looking to retake the lead through Matteo. Matteo brought down, penalty. The referee says penalty to France. And Kadiadotou Diani has retaken the lead for France. Superbly taken. Didn't hesitate. And now the ball is being played around by Middleton Patel. This could be costly. Conceding to France and finished off by Amel Masri. 3-2 to Le Bleu. That was a rookie mistake by Middleton Patel. Matteo took advantage and she passed to Masri, who finished it off. Diani now inside the goal area. Straight towards Matteo and poked in by Graschioro, the captain. 4-1 to France. They are running away with it. And for Wales, this is yet another lesson to be learned. And that's it. Full time. Wales are at the bottom and on the brink of elimination with no points. France have 6 and could well go through to the quarterfinals. Full time at Saint-Gallen. France 4, Wales 1.
I hope you're enjoying our coverage so far from the Women's Euros. We've had match days 1 and 2. We're now going to head over to match day number 3.
It's a very packed and expected crowd at the Stade de Genève. For Switzerland, they must avoid defeat if they are to make history and qualify for the quarterfinals for the first time at the Women's Euros. Finland need all 3 points, and both sides remain unchanged. And Finland, and captaining the side will be Linda Sahlström. Eva Nystrom is on a yellow card. Switzerland will also be unchanged. Goalkeeper Livia Peng, who kept a clean sheet in the last match, will join Chelsea from Werder Bremen. So it's Switzerland in possession with the ball. It's now with Noelle Maritz. Maritz to Schartenleib! And palmed away by Koivunen. Now it's the corner for Finland. Suominen to Koika, but cleared away by Switzerland. And now on the ball is Kosola. So, free kick and a set piece for Finland. The ball being struck towards the goal area and almost poked in by Nystrom. Saved by Peng. And now Finland have another chance with Sani Franci. Franci brought down, and also brought down was one of the forwards. Penalty given. And Franci and also Koivisto was brought down as well. So now it's up to Natalie Kuika, who takes the penalty, and Finland have the lead. Is a shock on the way. Calmly taken, and Finland lead. So we're now into 90 minutes and plus the 7 minutes of stoppage time. Switzerland are getting desperate. Riona Chemaili, the substitute. They've been pushing at the goal for the last few minutes of the match. Switzerland have guaranteed a place in the quarterfinals. And for Pia Sundhage, this is a moment to remember. For Finland, despite a strong showing, they are out. Switzerland join group winners Norway in the quarterfinals. Full time, Finland 1, Switzerland 1. So the top two meet at the Stadion Wankdorf in Bern. Spain are the group leaders and must avoid defeat to Italy if they are to reach the quarter-finals as group winners. Italy must win if they are to top the group. 3 changes for Italy. Barbara Bonacea starts, as also do Elisabetta Oliviero and Martina Piemonte. Spain also make a couple of changes, including a start for Aitana Bonmati, who was ill with viral meningitis before the start of this tournament. Spain are seen as the tournament favourites and will be looking to prove that. So, on the ball for Italy is Piemonte, and straight into Oliviero! Oliviero scores her first international goal, and that's within 10 minutes. Fantastic, and she celebrates in style. Now on the ball is Guijarro to Atenea. It's Atenea with the ball. Straight in from just outside the goal area, and Spain equalise. Atenea did not hesitate. Now on the ball again is Atenea. Atenea, she's inside the goal area. Kept up briefly by Italy, but powered in by Patri. Patri Guijarro, who plays at Barcelona, has taken the lead for Spain. Vicky Lopez with the ball, passing briefly to Putellas. Putellas to Gonzalez! Gonzalez with the finish! The ball was briefly caught by Giuliani, but Esther Gonzalez didn't care and went straight in for the finish. Spain top the group and are through to the quarter-finals. Italy still waits for news on whether they will reach the quarter-finals as well. It finishes Italy 1, Spain 3, but Italy's fate will be decided. They just want to make sure that the other game goes in their favour, and it has! Italy are through to the quarter-finals! Sweden against Germany could decide the final table for Group C, which Germany currently lead. Sweden make a few changes, and the first starts for legendary Magda Eriksson. And whilst Germany make just one change as Laura Freigang comes in. So Germany now on the attack, the ball being passed to Brandt, and Brandt inside the goal area, and she makes it 1-0 for Germany. Fabulous finish from Brandt. You can count on her for goals like this. But Sweden now looking to try and attack. It's Aslani. Aslani down the wing to Stina Blackstenius. Blackstenius pelting towards the goal, and she equalises for Sweden. Deflected off Sarai Linder, I think it was. But no matter, Sweden still lead. Equalise. Now Sweden On the attack once more, it's Smila Holmberg. Smila Holmberg! She's holding off the advances of ball. She's still going! And Sweden have taken the lead after being deadlocked for 5 minutes. The ball just was deflected off Sarai Linda, but the management don't care. It's Rising Canarid inside the 18-yard box. Rising Canarid holds on and almost sent in by Rolfo, but she's claiming handball. And it was by Carlotta Wamser. And she sent off Germany down to 10. Penalty. And swiftly taken by Rolfo, celebrating her 100th international appearance. Sweden now on the attack once more. The ball goes down the wing to the substitute Janegi. It's Janegi inside the goal area. Janegi, and this time sent in by Lena Hurtig. She scored in the last match after coming off of the bench, and she's done it again. And the final result is Germany's worst defeat at a major international tournament since 1991. Full time, Sweden 4, Germany 1. An England v Wales match always draws in big crowds, and this is no exception. England must win to progress through to the quarterfinals. Wales need all sorts of miracles to happen. England are unchanged from their 4-0 victory over the Netherlands. Ella Toone was one of the key players in that game, and they are hoping that this tactical lineup will send them through to the quarterfinals. Wales make 3 changes. Back in goal is Clark. A start for Carrie Jones. But the big question is, will this be Jess Fishlock's last ever match? So England have the ball with James. James crossing and just picked up by Russo. Now it's Stanway, and Stanway brought down by Carrie Jones. Was she just inside? The referee decrees a penalty. Stanway to take the penalty. 1-0 to England. Brave attempt to save the ball by Clark, but Stanway had the better power. Now on the ball for England, it's Russo. Russo trying to make her way through. Toone halted briefly by Wooden, but Toone makes it 2 for England. It's Ella Toone crossing into the goal area and headed in by Lauren Hemp. 3 goals for England and just under 30 minutes. It's Ella Toone to Lauren James. Now back towards Toone inside the goal area. She passes to Russo, and Russo finishes it beautifully. 4-0 to England. Williamson up the wing, and now the ball is being crossed down towards Beth Mead. Mead goes for it and shoots. 5-0 this time for England. Now it's Wales. Fishlock passing to the substitute Kane, and Kane makes it 1 for Wales. She reduces the gap. And now the ball is being crossed towards Mead. Aggie Beaver-Jones signalling, and that's a well-timed header from Aggie Beaver-Jones. Her Her first senior goal for England. And England surely now through to the quarter-finals. Will this be Fishlock's final match? Only time will tell. And Serena Wiegmann's side has shown that they are one of the teams to beat. Final score at the Arena St Gallen, England 6, Wales 1.
That brings an end to this video here on the Commentary Hub. Hope you've enjoyed the group stages in a different format to the Women's Euros from last time we had them here on the Commentary Hub. We're back shortly with some more coverage of the Women's Euros, starting off with the quarter-final stage.